last week, I sat here in front of y'all and I said, I am not talking about the Green Bay Packers anymore until they give me something new to discuss. Mm-hmm. Lo and behold, they actually won a football game, y'all. So they gave me something to talk about. So instead of going through and recapping the game and all that stuff, listen, the Packers still got some problems they need to sort out. That is very clear. But it's always better to sort things out after you win rather than losing. So here are just some firsts that happened with this Packers victory over the Rams. Because it's been a while since we've won. This was the first win in 42 days for the Green Bay Packers. They avoided matching a 5-game losing streak that they had a year ago when Aaron Rodgers was at quarterback. Don't y'all forget that. We are on pace for last year, y'all.
And if you look at their stats, Jordan Love and Rodgers are neck and neck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Packers scored a first-half touchdown for the first time since week 2.
God damn. It's week 9?
Boy, they began shut out.
That Jones touchdown, that was that first touchdown I mentioned. The Jones touchdown run in the second quarter was also the first touchdown the team had at home in the first half of the season. The Packers led 7-3 at halftime against the Rams, and that was their first lead at intermission since week 2.
You're supposed to make me feel better.
I'm just telling y'all they gave me something new to discuss.
Yeah.
All right, it's been rough. It was Green Bay's highest rushing total of the season and nearly 100 yards more than their season average of 88 yards.
They ran it more than 5 times.
Aaron Jones had 20 touches by himself.
About time. Shit. That's like 4 games worth.
Jordan Love did not turn the ball over for the first time since week 2 in Atlanta. He had 5 straight games with at least 1 interception.
Man, that's amen right there.
And also, Luke Musgrave did not fall down.
Oh, that's
he stumbled. Mm-hmm, he stumbled. But he caught the ball, he stumbled, and he continued to run. He got his first career touchdown against the Rams. Listen, like I said, Packers still got a lot of things to work on, but there were some performances this past week that were, like, encouraging. Like, you saw Kenny Clark get hurt. The defense still stepped up. There were people saying, well, the Rams, they had their backup quarterback.
We had starting backups in, so.
Here he go with starting backups.
How many out corners?
Anyways,
a middle linebacker.
Even if the Rams had a backup quarterback, which they did, that means that the Packers defense should have dominated, and that's what they did on Sunday. If it's a bad quarterback, that's what you're supposed to do. And they came through, and they showed up and showed out. Shout out to Carrington Valentine, who stepped in that starting cornerback role, had himself a great game. Shout out to Jonathan Owens, who had a great game, helped force a turnover.
Mr. Simone Biles.
Yeah, Mr. Simone Biles.
No, don't do him like that.
Oh, no, we're going to do him like that. Because every women get done like that all the time.
Kingsley Enagbare had a pretty good game, too.
Yes, he did. Lucas Van Ness was out here rushing the passer. Like, it was so many young dudes out here who showed up in the right ways.
Rookie, who caught the pick? Safety?
Anthony Johnson.
Yes.
Shout out to him too. Like, it's so many people you can point out to who had a good game on Sunday. So I just want to give the Packers, hey, I'm so glad y'all won. We had so many firsts this week. Thank y'all for giving me something new to talk about.
Jesus.
And I see Shells was commenting during all the firsts that the Packers had this past week, and he mentioned the fact that it's so bad it's funny.
The hell, is this supposed to make me feel better? It sounded like a laundry list of dirty deeds.
I was watching that game. I'm like, I think it was midway through the third or fourth when I texted you. I'm like, these teams are stinky.
Yeah,
like, they are just,
that first half, like, this is just bad.
Fumble to a pick. To like, oh, bro, what's going on here?
The third quarter started with the Packers fumbling on back-to-back possessions. I was like, oh, Lord.
Like, what's the kid? Wicks. He fumbled, and then he was walking off the field with his head down. Aaron Jones came and picked his head up.
I was like,
they all came. Right, they all came around him on the sidelines. Like, it's all right, we all do it. And then next possession, Aaron Jones the one that fumbled.
Like,
I'm like, bruh,
you ain't got to show him that it's all right now. Wait, brother, words are enough.
Wick's fumble was very unfortunate.
It was.
Because even the timing and the guy was to get the ball, he just so happened to be where the ball flipped off his helmet towards the dude, bro, was about to walk out of bounds, just like, oh. oh damn, let me.
Thank you.
Like, oh, that. So when that happened, I was like, damn, that's unfortunate. Like, nothing you can do about that, bro. You tried to make a play. I seen it. Everybody saw it.
Whatever happened to like the ground can't cause the
That's
fumble?
what I
So
thought.
that's only if you are touched, and that's the thing. He was making a football move to try to extend the play and get that first down, but because he wasn't touched, the ground can quote unquote cause a fumble because it don't count. Now, if the guy who we was talking about who recovered the fumble actually touched him on the way down, then it would have been said the ground caused the fumble, Packers ball. But because he wasn't touched, it went the other way.
There's so many like you gotta be a lawyer to be an NFL official. I swear to God.
Speaking of that, the two offensive
Offsides? Oh my
offsides,
God.
it's all because of the Eagles. That is the only reason that was even
And
called.
the Eagles don't get played.
But they weren't even offsides.
The Eagles don't get called for it. The brotherly shove, they be all lined up all over in the neutral zone and everything.
Straight. No, you gotta be just off of. You gotta be just off a little bit.
Brotherly shove or tush push?
Tush push.
But brotherly shove. Which one do you go with?
Brotherly shove sound like. Never mind. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna make that joke.
Homie,
What we were,
Don't get us
what we-
canceled.
what we were talking about before the podcast. That's what it reminded me
Hey,
of.
bro. The joke, you see my face, the joke is there. I was laughing along, B. I ain't finna be the reason.
That's what brotherly shove
I ain't
sound
finna
like
be
to
the
me.
reason.
You know what? You're right. Brotherly shove does sound
Although tush
forceful.
push does
Yeah,
too.
it does.
Both names are, yeah.
I'm a fan
Very
of
jail
tush,
adjacent.
Tush push.
though. Yeah, tush push. I like that. We're gonna go with that.
Like tush push.
We go with the tush push.
We just pushing a little tushy.
Just a little tush. Pushing a little tush. Hey, Tim, now that's a title. That's how you do it, sir.
Hey, listen, I already got second in the comments that starting back up should be a title, so you stay over there with yours.
Tush push.
Tush push. Pushing the tush. All right, Cam. What's your?
Tush
Oh wait, sorry. One last thing. Brett Rippon was so bad that they went and signed Carson Wentz.
Yeah, they
So,
got a new quarterback. They said we can't have
Carson,
our backup.
I was
no more.
not expecting to see his name.
Where the fuck they find do that?
Exactly. I was like, where he been at?
I'm sure Carson wasn't hard to find.
He's always around.
Right.